Welcome back to this week's edition of Points in the Paint. I'm Melissa Charleston, joined with head men's basketball coach Don Verlin. Coach, kind of a tale of two halves this last weekend, the first one against Sacramento State. How much of that first half struggle was getting into your offensive rhythm, waiting for someone to step up, and then kind of finding your defensive rhythm as well?
Yeah, a little bit of both. We're in a little bit of a transition due to injuries, and I thought our guys, for whatever reason, were just out of sync. But I thought we did a great job of battling back in the second half, playing with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity, and we got back in that basketball game, had a chance to win that game going down the stretch.
And with the injuries, obviously, Perion and Vic, you have to change up your physical sets and offense and all that stuff, but how much is sitting down with your current players and having that verbal talk, telling them their new roles if things change?
Yeah, it's very important, and anytime you go through a transition phase of your basketball team, you got to constantly communicate with them and tell them what you want, and I think we've done a good job of that, but it always takes time when you're making changes for guys to accept their new roles.
Absolutely. And you've played 9 Big Sky games, 9 ahead of you. You know these teams pretty well. When you're scouting them, for the next half of it, do you kind of look at them with fresh eyes, or do you kind of take into account former games?
A little bit of both. We watch their previous games, but also we work really hard on the game that we played against them because, you can learn a lot from that basketball game. So we take all the information we got and put it into our game plan. But you always learn the most from watching yourself play against the opponent you just played.
And you have Southern Utah up first. They've lost 4 straight since barely slipping away from you guys here at home. How much do you like your guys to play with kind of that emotion of wanting revenge, and how much is too much?
Well, I like them to play with a little bit of edge all the time, and I don't know if it's ever too much, especially when you're going to their home court. So, we got to be focused, we got to be energized, and we got to have a little edge to us on Thursday night.
Well, good luck this weekend, traveling to Southern Utah on Thursday and then Northern Arizona on Saturday.
Thank you.
That's head men's basketball coach Don Verlin. Coach, thanks for taking the time, and you can always catch all things Vandal basketball news on govandals.com. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Points in the Paint, and we'll be back next week.